Emmerdale's former lovers Vanessa Woodfield and Charity Dingle have left fans wondering if they are going to get back together after the vet returned to the village late last year, but this might never happen if one of them ends up dead. Vanessa, played by Michelle Hardwick, and Charity, Emma Atkins, have been trying to get on in recent scenes on Emmerdale, despite reuniting last month after almost 18 months apart. Their lives are somewhat different now, as the latter is in a relationship with Mackenzie Boyd, Lawrence Robb, and the village vet is trying to begin a new chapter as a single mother on the ITV soap. However, during Wednesday night's installment of the drama, there was a hint dropped about Vanessa ending up dead as Mackenzie struggles to accept his lover being friends with her ex-fiancé. As jealousy takes over and the green-eyed monster shows himself, Vanity fans could be heartbroken if this means there will be no chance of the two women rekindling. The latest episode of the weeknight serial drama began with Charity feeling sorry for herself as she didn't realize her son, Ryan Stocks, James Moore, was grieving for his adopted mother. Going off the rails, she blames Mackenzie for trying to drive a wedge between her and her eldest child, not realizing her boyfriend was the one who was telling Ryan to open up to his birth mother about his loss. Confiding in Vanessa about her troubles, the mother of four was given no sympathy as the village vet told her to buck up her act. Seeing this conversation from afar, Mackenzie thought his girlfriend was moving on and trying to get back together with her ex. As he got drunk with Dawn Taylor, Olivia Bromley, Charity did the same as she downed glasses of wine to forget about her troubles. Realizing the state Charity was in, Vanessa told her she makes things harder for herself by repeating the same toxic cycle of behavior by blaming her misdemeanors on other people. The mother of four only seems to hear things clearly when her ex talks to her, and these words of advice convicted her to go and speak to her boyfriend. She bumped into Mackenzie in the village, who was clearly also very drunk and needed to get some stuff off his chest about the two women. Both of Charity and Mackenzie were angry with the other one as the former walked out of her house with Vanessa whilst her boyfriend was walking about with Dawn. "To think I was going to come and apologize to you because Vanessa said I should. How stupid is she?" Charity declared. "You big, fat rat," she continued, with Vanessa chirping up in the background as she commented, "I am so much better off the days." Muttering up a response, Mackenzie said, "This." Hours later and Vanessa is still here, but the village vet didn't take too kindly to his words. "A rat and a brat, don't drag me into it," she replied before saying goodbye to her former lover and walking off in the distance. "No, you are it, the situation," a drunken Mackenzie hit back as he tried to explain he had hit the bottle thinking the lovebirds were back together. Getting his payback on what he thought had happened between Vanity, the troublemaker planted a kiss on a very angry Dawn. As Dawn pushed Mackenzie to the ground, Vanessa spoke up as she told Charity, "You two are great for each other," before finally going home. Charity tried to call after her former lover but to no avail as the village vet had enough of being brought into the toxic relationship. Angry with her boyfriend, Charity told him, "So you've got my son and, now, Vanessa, who is about the only person in the world I can actually talk to. Great, you wanted to punish me and you did, and now we're the same. I'm as lost and as sad as you are," she concluded as she too walked away from Mackenzie lying on the road. The episode concluded and fueled with jealousy and anger. Mackenzie could take it into his own hands to make sure Vanity are never together. With both of the women making quips about him, he would have the motive to kill either one of them, but Vanessa's death could have more of an impact. Not only would he silence his love rival, but he would also get to watch Charity suffer over the loss of the woman she loved. For putting him at the back of the queue, this would be Charity's punishment and one she would have to live with for the rest of her life. Whether or not Mackenzie would get away with killing Vanessa would be an interesting twist, as he could make it look like Charity murdered her. But with Vanessa dead, this would mean there would be no chance Vanity would ever reunite. Producer of the show, Laura Shaw, spoke with Express.co.uk and other media about the future for Vanity and where the two will go in the future. The soap boss said, Vanessa is back, and obviously that is going to set the cat amongst the pigeons for Mac and Charity. Will we see Charity and Vanessa back together in 2022, or will we see Vanessa head off in a new direction maybe? I think it's going to be time for people to decide whether they are Team Vanity or Team McKitty, she continued, possibly hinting Vanessa's days could be numbered.